Alrighty, let's talk about our Desmos graphing project. You are going to use at least 50 functions to produce a copy of an existing piece of art. So you're going to start this project by finding an image that you would like to replicate. People frequently choose to do like a cartoon or a character of some kind. So I'm going to open up a blank Desmos and kind of mimic what the starting process of this looks like. So I'm going to start by going and grabbing an image from the internet and saving it to my computer that I want to replicate. So I'm going to start by going to this plus button and choose image. And that's going to open my file structure where I can choose the image from my downloads that I want to replicate. Now I've chosen Hello Kitty. You can choose whatever you'd like. You just need to get that approved. Obviously it should be school appropriate. Get it approved with your teacher. Okay, so notice I can change the size of Hello Kitty. I can move her around. If I would like to include a polar function as one of my functions, I can make sure that something circular or something that I can graph with a polar function occurs at the origin. So move Hello Kitty to be about the right spot at the origin. And then I'll create a polar function like r cosine theta. And notice that's not quite big enough, so maybe I dilate it. Hey, that's pretty good. Or I could adjust Hello Kitty just a little bit so that they match. You can also change your line thickness by pressing and holding on this button and changing that. Maybe 10. That's a little better. So that it traces, maybe this needs to be 1.8. That's better. Okay, so that's pretty much the size of the center of her bow. Maybe the thickness is a little high, but that's a little better. But it's the wrong color. I'd really like for her bow to be pink. So there is a link on this page about help with custom colors, so you can see this here. Essentially, if you want to create a custom color, you're going to say color number 1, right, equals, and then you can use RGB values, which stands for red, green, blue. And a lot of characters like this have like trademarked colors, so you can usually Google what these numbers should be for a certain character's color. But if I say RGB and then parentheses those 3 numbers, I can then, this little box pops up in the right-hand corner, and it means that it's added that color to my list of options. So that now I can make her bow pink. So when I turn off Hello Kitty, a pink bow will still be there if I've graphed all the pieces of it, okay? Once you have created something you want to save, you can hit this save button. I can save it as Hello Kitty, and then I want to be able to share that. Now that's saved to whoever's account is working on this, but if you're working with a partner, you want to make sure that you know who has the most recent saved link and share that link with each other by copy pasting it somewhere. I recommend keeping a running Google Doc of all the links so that A, you have an old version in case you lose anything, you're not starting from scratch, and B, each person can find every change that they found. So if you've worked simultaneously, you may need to merge some of those functions in and type them again in a place where it has all of your changes together. So be sure you're working together on managing those versions. And saving things appropriately. If you need guidance on saving things, there is another link here to help navigate saving Desmos graphs, okay? Please reach out if you have any questions, and please make sure you take a look at the rubric. We do want to see things using multiple colors, really resembling the picture. If I turn the picture off, it should still look like it's there, or at least like an outline of it is there. Variety of functions, at least 5 different kinds of functions are represented. And if you have any issues collaborating, you can be marked down for that. So please support your partner. If you say you're going to work together, make sure you are doing what you need to do. Okay? Happy graphing!